Hi everyone, it's Jan and I am back to share some projects that I've been working on. I'm still kind of in card making mayhem. I seem to every time I sit down to end up making a card, so that's fun. This is one that I created with a little vintage lady. I colored her with Copics, but you know, you could watercolor her, you could use colored pencils, whatever coloring form you like to use. And I used some paper for the inside, this inside sheet, and the outside from the linen closet paper stack. It was just really pretty. So I used my Martha Stewart edge punch, added a little flower and a vintage button from the wonderful bag of goodies that Fiona sent me, which I just love. And I added just a little bit of Distress Stickles rock candy on her top. This trim right here, ladies, if you have access to a Joann's, go to their clearance section. There were just so many great trims in their clearance section this past week, and on this one I was able to get it for 50 cents a yard. Really fun. This is another oh, and I wanted to show you. I got these great group of stamps from Stampin' Up. My Stampin' Up demonstrator is Leslie Buckenstadt, and she had told me that these were coming out, and they are just the funnest collection of things. Well-behaved women seldom make history is this one. There's one that you'll never, a woman is like a tea bag, you'll never know how strong she is until she's in hot water. Just some great little stamps that I'm going to use for my cards. This is another card that I made. I actually made it for my honey for Father's Day, and this was a stamped image that I colored in and was really working on, you know, trying to use those more muted tones and figure out how to create a little bit of rust. And I had these little brads that look like screws, little flathead screws. And so I wanted them to look rusted along with this because they were a little shiny. So I took my Copic markers and dabbed some colors on top of that and put a little vintage paper behind it, and very fun. This is a card that I created. I love this Paper Bag Studios stamp. I just think she is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then created a card out of it. Wish big, dare to be fabulous. This is a stamp set from Paper Tray Inc. They're big and bold stamp set. And if you're a card maker and have not yet discovered Paper Tray Inc., I would just really recommend going and checking them out because they have the best sentiment stamps. And because they are cling stamps, clear cling stamps, they have a great storage solution. And in fact, if you'll hold on, I'll go get one for you. Okay, so I told you I would go and get the stamps from Paper Tray Inc. And this is the collection. And see, they come with a CD case that you can put them in. And this one is called Big and Bold Wishes. And so they give you a label to put on the spine. So very easy to store. And then they also give you a sticker for each side of the outside of the case so that, and I always do this wrong, so that you can put your stamps on the inside to go with them. And I just love these because I love the sentiments of this. Sending you, thank you, hey there, Mr. and Mrs. Wish Big. And then all these great little taglines like, it's just like you to be so nice. I appreciate you so much. You've been on my mind. Sorry I forgot your birthday. I'm so incredibly proud of you. And the one that I used for this one, I used the Wish Big and then Dare to be Fabulous. love that set. And I wanted to show you one other set that I really like. This is called Heartfelt Basics. And again, you get the CD case to go with it. And it has these, let's see if I can show this to you. Get a piece of paper here. So you can see it will say, may you find strength in the love of family and in the warmth and the warm embrace of friends. But up here it says, hoping all your birthday wishes come true. So those are great just by themselves. But then there's ones like this. Here's a wish for blank, and that dreams come true, not only on your special day, but blank all life through. So then you have all these words that you can fill in these various places. As a card maker, I'm now calling myself a card maker. I love that, and I thought since I stopped I would go get this Favorite Thoughts by Stampin' Up. These were, a woman is like a tea bag, you never know how strong she is until she gets into hot water. Don't treat me any differently than you would a queen. I know exactly who I'm going to send that one to. You've seen this one, well-behaved women seldom make history, and there is nothing wrong with the world that a sensible woman could not settle in an afternoon. Aren't those just fun quotes? So anyway, those have kind of come into my things I love to use while I'm card making. And then I wanted to show you these two other little cards that I created, because when I was working on this, I had remembered a tutorial that I watched by an artist named Chrissy Andrews, or Anderson. But her YouTube name is Chrissy Loves to Draw, C-R-I-S-S-Y, Loves to Draw. And she created backgrounds by doing these little dots. And I tried it on here and I liked it, but then I decided I wanted to kind of make it my own. So I did on these two little girls. I created this dotted pointilla background and used contrasting colors to what their little outfits were. Is she just not gorgeous? Her name is Izzy. She's a Greeting Farm image, and I'm going to show you how I did this in the next one. And I just fell in love with this little girl. Just totally fell in love with her. And this is a cutout from a Paper Bag Studios image that she is part of a collage, and I just thought she was so pensive and thoughtful. So come back. I'm going to show you how I made these little dotted, spotted pointilla backgrounds. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day and that you are taking time to play.